Hello, this is Richard. May I help you?
Hey, Richard, this is Christian with Lionhead. We saw you were recently in the market for some business financing. Just seeing if you ever got what you were looking for, if you're still open to something competitive here.
Yes, I am, and I hope it is competitive because I have been approached by several companies. So yes, am
Do
looking
you get any
for
offers
some.
on the table here?
Have some offers. Kind of thinking about what can you guys offer from Lionhead to make things even better for us here. Yes.
Of course. I mean, we do have a must-compete policy. Anything you put in front of me, we could beat anywhere from 2 to 5% on the rate, and we can probably increase the term by at least 2 months there. I mean, what was the best offer you got?
Best offer I got was around 15%.
15%? Was that on a certain program, or was that an unsecured loan?
Unsecured loan, yes, sir. So I'd like to try to get a little better. Can I squeeze about 2% out of that and get you down to 13% over a 24-month period?
Over 20? Is that what was the? Do you know who it was from? Just so I know who we're up against.
Yes, it was from a very distinguished company called Funding Solutions. You probably have heard of them.
Yes, for sure. This is the first time I've got you on the phone. I just need a little better understanding of the business we have here. What do you guys do over there?
We are in the manufacturing of votes business. We manufacture votes, votes, VOTES. Yes.
Yep. And how long? How long have you been running that for?
Well, my company is called Dominion Software. We use a special silver precipitate upon the votes to make them appear legitimate. And then we run that precipitate over the votes, and we've been doing it for probably, since about 2012, I want to say, here in the United States.
Yeah.
And in other countries, much longer. We get away with it much longer there, but we've had a pretty successful run over the past month or so here, past couple of months here in the November election here. So our business is really taking off.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I mean, what are you bringing in terms of monthly revenue, Richard?
Well, we take George Soros money out of it. We're probably pulling in about $1.7 million per month. That's without George Soros money. Well, that we won't count that because that's foreign.
Yeah. And funding solutions here. What was the funding amount there? What were you really looking for here in the funding amount?
The funding amount from Funding Solutions was about $2.7 million. That's what they had offered. They said that even though we didn't make quite enough to qualify for that amount, they made a special exception due to the circumstance we find ourselves in because there's an election that's coming up tomorrow in Georgia. As of the time that I'm recording this, the Georgia elections tomorrow, we have our machines hyped into overdrive there to sway that election result for some good socialist candidates there. So we're trying to make inroads there, okay?
Well then, let's I'd rather not waste any of our time here. Let's get started here. I'm going to send you 2 emails. Is the email allbethecruel@yahoo.com?
Yes, that's it. Yeah, you send that out there, and you can help us to bring us into the new socialist revolution here in the United States. This is going to be wonderful. Okay?
I mean, I'd love to help any way I can, man. I mean, I'm going to send you 2 emails.
Okay.
One's going to be from my personal email, christian@lionheadfinancing.com. All I need are 6 months bank statements and direct reply. You can send more than that, whatever, you guys have available. The other email is going to come from funding@lionheadfunding.com. 1-page application.
So,
as soon as I get those back, I'll submit for an offer, and we can. I don't want to waste anyone's time here. We should have an offer within a couple hours.
Yeah, well, there's one other little niche in this with the silver component for these ballots. They're going to be coating in a special precipitate so that when they scanned in through the Dominion machines, it can really kind of fool the counters. Silver prices are kind of moving upwards a little bit lately, so we may have to revise that number upward to about $3 million with the rate that the markets are moving for silver. Is that okay? Can we have some room?
Did you have an invoice for the silver or no?
We haven't ordered it yet. We have the invoice that we paid from the last time. I can send that over, but that was when silver was much lower.
And for something of that magnitude here, do you have a full financial package there?
Oh yes, we sure do. We have it all. We can get all the disclosure statements. we can really seem completely legitimate. We have to appear that way, because if you're going to steal an election, you've got to do it right, and you've got to be smart about it. So we have all the records that look completely legitimate. We can have all that stuff faxed over to you. I have my girl fax it over to you immediately. Just put the fax number in the email, and we'll make it happen, okay?
Okay, I'm just confused in terms of the election. What is that, in terms of the money that we be generated through here? What would that do for you in terms of
Well,
that?
if we funnel it through the Ukraine, and we through a couple of different agencies, maybe the Cayman Islands and things like that, it's going to come back, and we're going to profit greatly from this. Your company will profit as well, especially if we can maintain control of the Senate. The Democrats maintain control. This will never be investigated, so we're going to be completely in the clear. So
okay.
you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about it. We just need to get these 2 senators elected tomorrow, and it shouldn't be no problem. It should be very, very close, and we can make this thing work out just fine. So we don't have to worry about any trouble or any investigations or anything like that. We should be above board with this. This is going to be wonderful.
Hold on, Richard, let me just consult real quick with my senior advisor real quick, see what we can get done for you.
I'll hold on while you do that. I'll stay on hold.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Groovy music here. Nice. Hello?
Hey, Richard?
Yes.
Hey, Richard, it's Christian with Lionhead. We just spoke on the phone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I'm going to send you over the emails that I talked about, and then if you want to send the invoice of this over and, the bank statements along with the application, and, I'll have something for you.
So your supervisor was okay with everything?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of just getting an offer on the table, we just need the bank statements and a one-page application.
Well, I tell you, if you have any worry about the legality of all this and everything, I have connections in Congress. I know Adam Schiff personally. He's a representative in California. You may have heard the name.
Yeah.
Adam Schiff and Nancy Pelosi. She's out of the San Francisco area.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, but I'm just confused on how this has to do with a loan. I mean, what would this be put to use for? I'm still confused on that.
Again, this is going to be used to help with the Dominion voting machines in the Georgia election and U.S. elections from here on out. We're going to find ways with the ballots that we're going to be manufacturing for these votes, and so that we can get the multiples counted, so that we can make this thing work out just perfectly to make sure our candidates win. And it's going to be a wonderful thing. And the silver participant's a big part of it to help mask any kind of issues, so that if there was, by some chance, an investigation, it's going to be very hard to discover these ballots. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be wonderful. Sir?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, just to talk about the legality of it, I'm going to put my senior advisor on. Please just reiterate that exact thing. I just want to know, he wants to know, what we're working with here.
Right, sure. I want to make sure you guys are completely at ease with all of this. Yes, indeed. Oh boy, on hold again. I've got to tune his on hold.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to send the emails out, and then, just send me over.
Wait, I thought you were going to put your supervisor on. Weren't you going to put your... That was the second time you've told me you were going to put the supervisor on, and it didn't happen, so I'm kind of confused here.
Because we were just confused on what was going on.
Well, are you still confused? Let me make it abundantly clear. We are going to try to steal elections from here on out to make sure we have Democrat control and socialist agendas from here on out. We're in the process. We're almost finished with it. We've already stolen the 2020 election. We're going to steal the Senate runoff race in Georgia, and then from there we'll have control. We can do it, and we can do it just well. It'll be wonderful. We won't have to worry about any investigations or anything like that. It'll be fun.
Okay. Yeah. No, Richard. I mean, in regards to what we do here, we probably wouldn't be able to beat whatever you had with funding solutions regardless. So
I can get you. I can get you the paperwork and the stuff. I can have my girl fax everything over for you. I've got all the paperwork. It looks legitimate completely.
But it's not.
Well, but nobody else will know that. The only ones who don't know that is the general public. But you and I will be good to go. It'll look completely legitimate to the general public, and that's all that matters.
No, I mean, Richard, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that.
But Janet Yellen's going to be the head of the Treasury, and she can be able to funnel a bunch of money back in on the back end to get you guys even more.
Yeah, I'm not interested in any funneling of the money on the back end. I mean, that's
how about on
really
the front end? How
here.
about on the side end? What about the side end instead of the front end? How about the side end?
We don't do. Richard, I'm sorry, man. We can't be of service to you, man.
Can you be? I want you to please be of service to me, sir. I think it'll be a good thing for both of us. This is going to be a win-win.
No, Richard, I'm sorry.
Do you
man.
know what a symbiotic? You know what a win-win situation is? I'm gonna call him back. Make sure he understands.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Lionhead Funding. We are currently away from the phone right now, but please leave your name and number and we'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you.
Please leave your message after the tone. When finished, hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Guess he didn't want to help steal an election.